The following is produced and paid for by Barton Productions. Barton Productions, producing quality TV programming for 10 years. In addition, we produce documentaries, corporate videos, commercials, and much more. Call Barton Productions today at 275-0150. Now, without further ado, we proudly present The William Pace Show.
Good evening, I'm William Pace. Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. Tonight my guests are Walter Briggs. He has a show on BET and he'll be here to tell us about that. Melanie Lindsay, she recently won the 2 free round-trip tickets anywhere in the USA. And Becky from Overeaters Anonymous. As you know, we always start the show out by reading letters from the viewers. And I would love to encourage you to write. To write to the William Pace Show, write to P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a free gift from the William Pace Show. Tonight we're only going to read one letter because of the big show we have planned for you. And isn't this a cute little card here? And on the front part it says, this is cute, it says, "Even the sparrow has found a home, a place near your altar, O Lord Almighty." It's from Psalms 84, chapter 84, verse 3. And it comes from a Carol Heaton and a Sally of Dayton. And it says, "Dear William, we really enjoy your show. We love the restaurant reviews, but our highlight is the closing of your show, hearing your wonderful songs, your faithful fans, Carol, Joe, and Sally." Well, thank you very much, Carol and Sally, for writing. And we're going to send you both gift certificates to My Young Song Restaurant in Huber Heights. We're starting also Christmas in the summertime, and we're going to be giving away a series of gifts, but at Christmas time. Here's how you can get in on being possibly one of the winners. We're going to be giving away a guitar, an acoustic guitar, provided by our sponsor, Music Go Around in Beaver Creek, and also free lessons. And the value of this gift is $350. And to enter the contest, write your name and telephone number with your address on a 3x5 postcard and send it to P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio. You could be the winner. Coming up next, conversation with Walter Briggs. Stay with us.
Students at Wilberforce University are talking about climb.
I think the most attractive feature of the climb program design was the 1 night a week and the 1 year time frame.
I've set more goals for myself that I know now that are attainable that in the past that I probably wouldn't even try to achieve.
Wilberforce University is definitely a top quality educational institution, and I would recommend it to anyone.
To learn more about adult and continuing education, call Wilberforce University today.
Specializing in Cadillacs and other GM cars, H&K Auto is your choice for auto repair. Located at 1609 North Main Street, H&K Auto can have your car back on the road today.
Welcome to Urban Angel. If you need a lift, this is the place to be. Urban Angel is an independent distributor for Nature Sunshine products, and we carry a full line of Nature Sunshine herbs and vitamins. At Urban Angel, you will find a wide variety of angels at a wide variety of prices. So come experience Urban Angel for yourself. where your angel waits for you.
Toma Body Shop, located at 1438 Xenia Avenue, a business serving the community for over 50 years. We are proud to offer you the finest professional, complete paint, frame, and body services available. Quality workmanship, prompt turnaround, and our commitment of doing it right the first time provides you with the best services at the lowest possible cost.
My dad Mick can save your dad time and money at Toma Body Shop.
So call us today at 253-9154.
Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. With us tonight, we have former NFL great and BET's anchor, Walter Briggs. Thanks so much for coming on the show tonight, Walter.
No problem. Thank you, William, for having me.
Tell me a little bit about the show you have on BET and your involvement with the West. Why?
Well, the show that I have on BET, I'm a reoccurring host called on the show called Real Business. It comes on every Sunday at 12 noon. I fly out on the weekends, I'm out of here by Sunday, get back by dinner time on Monday. It is a show about business, different entrepreneurs in the Washington area, also all over the country. Last week's show was about sports, the misconception of it all. I interviewed Bill Strickland, who is the owner and president and CEO of IMG Basketball. He has been ranked one of the 100 most powerful men in sports. We interviewed him last week. I also interviewed Jarrett Bell, who's the NFL's beat writer for the USA Today. Just went back and forth about different situations in the business of sports, talking about how Mike Tyson received so much money for a fight and as opposed to a Rick Bowe who doesn't receive that much unless he's fighting a big name fighter, and what happens to all the money in the NFL, where's it going to concessions and so on and so forth, and who's making all this money. How is it justified that so many players receive so much money, and how come they're not making that much money consistently if they're not producing consistently, which is only right? But how do you justify giving him $17 million for the first year as opposed to $1 million to re-sign for another contract? You know, there are people out there who don't even eat that much in a year. So it's a bad thing. But that's what the show is about on BET. And also when I'm not there, I am working with the West Area YMCA on Dayton Liberty Road. It's my little bit of way to give back to kids. I played pro football, have a couple of movies out, and All the Right Moves and Taps with Tom Cruise. And what is all of that for? I'm 31 years old now, married, settled down, but slowed down a little bit too. It's time to give a little something back to the kids. For 31 years I've been promoting Walter Briggs. So now it's time to promote a little bit something different. So the West Area YMCA, I'm the Black Achievers Director at the West Area YMCA.
Tell us a little bit about that program.
The Black Achievers Program is a program that instills in certain youth. This year, since this is our first year, we're taking 50 area high school juniors and we instill them into this program. They are nominated by their high schools to be into part of this program. And what happens then, we send them to mentoring programs, we send them through adult achievers programs, youth achievers programs, we take them to different college fairs, college screenings. We've set them up for their senior year, and then we'll send them off to college with knowing exactly what they need to know by different programs that we have in the Black Achievers Program. It all falls under the Black Achievers umbrella.
Now, how long have you been the director there?
Since I left open television production, I'd say about 6 months now.
Okay. Now, how long have you been hosting the program on BET?
For 4 months.
4 months.
4 months,
okay.
Yes. I flew back and forth. I was the recurring host for about 2 months, and then we went to Scott Mercer, who was the original host. His child passed away, and I started doing it. So it's working out.
Okay. I want to ask you also, what does the Y have to offer this summer? Any special projects?
We have projects upon projects upon anything you want to do that has anything to do with the YMCA. We have our swimming classes. We have our day camps, which is going on now. We have over 120 kids. It's wonderful, and they love it. The kids come in, they go swimming, they go to camp, they go to Camp Kern, and they go down to different parks. They go on field trips. That's one of our biggest for the summer. We also have swimming classes. We have just to fill this in, we have just renovated the West Area YMCA, an $800,000 reimbursement for renovation.
Wow.
It is a brand new YMCA. It is outrageous. It's beautiful, and I applaud the open public, please come and look at it, and please be a part of the YMCA. We're back really strong. That's why the Black Achievers program is about to start September 1st. Our re-grand opening, if I can plug this, William, is August 29th at the West Area YMCA, the ribbon cutting at 12 noon. The whole city will be out. William, please, if you can, come out. It's going to be wonderful. You got to see this YMCA, and it all belongs to, and I don't want to put it to the negative side, but it's on the west side. And whatever you guys out there going west side when you should be saying God's side, come on out to the YMCA and be a part of something special, not the gangs.
I want to ask a question. You know, I believe a lot in the youth, and I work a lot on behalf of the youth, and I want to ask you, what can we do to instill more self-esteem into the youth today?
Give them more positiveness to think about. The show that I'm doing in October, the Minority Achievers Awards.
Yes, I want to talk to you about that.
Oh, without a doubt. It's you know what, William, you know what it's for? I'm not being paid any extra for it or anything like that. It's for the kids. My boss comes up to me, the president, Mike Parks of the YMCA, comes up to me, he says, Walter, you got to be excited about what you're doing for the October show. I said, Mike, you know when I'm going to be excited? When I get to see those kids' faces, when they're nominated for those awards, when they sit on the stage with Stevie Wonder and Denzel Washington and so on and so forth. When I see their faces, that's when I'm satisfied. That's when I know that my brainchild has finally come to pass, and I have instilled in these kids a positiveness, okay, that they can go out and say, wow, these people came here to acknowledge me. These people came here to say, well, look, you know, you can do it too. That's why I say my 5 years of football, the movies I've done, everything that I've done in the past means nothing if I can instill the positiveness in somebody else to let them know that they can do what I've done.
Great. Tell us a little bit about the program coming up in October 9th. Now, how many celebrities are coming to town?
We're not sure the exact number because they're building every day. We did get word that we missed one. Evander Holyfield, we wanted him to come in to be a positive role model sports award to give to the kids, but he's also just found out that he's training for another fight. He's about to fight in January. So we had to disclude him, but we have Stevie Wonder. We're giving Denzel Washington a proclamation from the city as well. He will receive an honorary degree from Wilberforce University.
Wonderful.
So we have the actor Leon. If anybody remember, he co-starred with me in All the Right Moves. He played Shadow. I played Rifleman. He will be here to share with me. We have LaJoyce Brookshire, who's my big sister. She just wrote the book Soul Food. Soul Food comes out October 3rd. And the movie comes out October 3rd with Babyface and his wife, who produced and so on and so forth. She will be here doing autograph signings and being a part of our award ceremony. She will be a presenter at the awards show. The whole awards show, besides, and we're growing with celebrities every day. They're calling. The one thing that we are doing is making sure that they understand that this is not for the glorification of the kids. This is for the glorification, of the celebrities. This is for the glorification of the kids. They just want to sit with those celebrities, be a part of those celebrities, going to hand them their awards. These awards look just like the Oscar awards. They are 12 and a half inches tall, 24 karat gold filled, and they look just like the Oscar. It is wonderful.
We're just about out of time, and I want to ask you, can you tell us where can we get tickets?
You'll be able to get tickets for Memorial Hall. They're going to do exclusive tickets for the whole show. They're putting everything together for tickets or whatever. Just call Memorial Hall. You'll be hearing a lot more about it in the upcoming weeks.
Okay. Thanks so much for coming on the show tonight.
No problem.
And I have a little gift here for you, a little carrying case. Compliments of our proud sponsor, South Dayton Travel. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you very much. I'll use it as much paperwork as I have in the next couple of weeks. I'll be putting in. There you go. Thank you very much, William, for having me. Thank you. There's more to come. Stay with us. For all your travel needs, call South Dayton Travel. Whether you're traveling in the USA or abroad, fall, winter, spring, or summer, chances are South Dayton Travel can take you there. Open daily Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. For your next trip or vacation, call Judy at 294-1233. At South Dayton Travel, an ultimate treasure is a satisfied customer. South Dayton Travel, your ambassador to worldwide travel. Dentasia Salon and Boutique, specializing in relaxers, curls, perms, weaving, and nails. If you're looking for a special kind of hairstyle, the place to go is Dentasia Salon and Boutique. Now hiring experienced nail technicians. Call 237-1611 for an appointment. Dentasia Salon and Boutique, the essence of Huber Heights.
You want your little ones to look as special as they are, and that means a trip to P&D Fashions for Kids. You'll find an entire shop dedicated to kids. Designs for special occasions, all the necessary accessories, all colors of lacy socks, and even pageant attire for the future runway king and queen. There are styles for girls aged 12 months to size 14 and up to size 7 for boys. Be sure to check the specials on the always rotating stock. It's a wonderland for kids at P&D Fashions for Kids, 1531 North Gettysburg.
Looking for that quality used hardback or paperback book? Then Old Pages Bookstore is the place for you. We have hundreds of children's books, so enjoy a hot cup of coffee or tea as you and your children look for your favorite authors. Or discover new ones at 860 Union Road in Inglewood. It's Old Pages Bookstore. For over 30 years, Dick's Crank and Camshaft has been one of the area's largest auto and diesel machine shops, located at 603 Warren Street. That's Dick's Crank and Camshaft.
My guest this evening is Melanie Lindsay, and she's the winner of our free round-trip ticket anywhere in the USA, sponsored by our big sponsor this year, South Dayton Travel. Thanks so much for coming on the show tonight. Were you surprised when you won?
Yeah, it went about 10 o'clock at night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So where are you going to go? Tell me, where are you going to go?
We decided we're going to go to New Orleans, Louisiana for our honeymoon.
For a honeymoon?
Yeah.
So this came at a good time.
Perfect time, yeah.
A good time,
Perfect.
Okay. So when are you going to go?
Probably about the end of September, if possible.
End of September, okay. Do you think that you'll become a regular customer of South Dayton Travel?
Well, I hope so.
Okay, thank you so much for coming on tonight. This is our lucky winner of a free round-trip ticket, 2 free round-trip tickets anywhere in the USA, provided by our proud sponsor, South Dayton Travel. There's more to come. Stay with us.
Wesley Community Center is a safe and welcoming place rooted in a strong Christian faith and belief where each person is valued, accepted, respected, and loved at all times. Wesley Community Center, committed to caring.
Has that old beast in your closet finally worn out its welcome? Then you need AmeriVac. Our vacuums start at an amazing $29.99, including warranty. AmeriVac features the new Panasonic line, voted #1 in Consumer Reports. Our complete service and parts department is ready and waiting to help you. Compare that to the big discount chains, and it's clear. AmeriVac can't be beat. We also feature residential maid service, fully bonded and insured. AmeriVac, your complete vacuum shop. 6139 Brand Pike in the Marion Shopping Center, Huber Heights.
Reichert Buick is your sign of quality in Dayton. Reichert is the only select and best-in-class Buick dealer in this area for 10 years. That's why more people are getting a Reichert the first time.
Stress reduction through therapeutic massage. Relieve your muscle and joint pain. Improve your circulation. Increase your energy and productivity. Relax in a professional atmosphere. Your life, health, body, and well-being are very important. Call the Medical Massage Therapy today. Call 256-3313. For your dental health, call Family Dentistry. Regular preventative dentistry as well as emergency care for your teeth and gums. An early start in dental care means teeth for life. Call 275-4321 to talk to Dr. Lyther Miller today.
Thanks so much for tuning us in tonight. My guest is Becky from Overeaters Anonymous. Thanks so much for coming on the program tonight.
Thanks for inviting me.
I want to know how long has Overeaters Anonymous been in existence?
We've been in existence since 1960.
1960. And how long have you been involved with Overeaters Anonymous?
This week I have been involved in the Overeaters Anonymous program for 9 years.
Now, how did you get involved? What made you get involved?
I decided that I no longer could control what I was eating, and nothing I had ever tried had ever worked for any length of time. I knew about OA. I had a therapist suggest I go to OA. Finally showed up about 6 years later when it just seemed to be the next thing to try. Mm-hmm. And it's been the only thing that's ever really worked for me long term.
Mm-hmm. I want to also say too that I struggle with my weight, and as many of you know, I've lost 70 pounds and I'm still trying to lose the other 30 pounds. It's really a struggle. And do you think that stress plays a role in consumption of food?
Stress played a really big part for me, but with the help of OA, I've been able to find ways to handle the stress without eating inappropriately.
Mm-hmm. And also, at social gatherings, I guess that's the worst place to be, social gatherings, when they have food out on the table and various things to eat. How can a person, what techniques can a person use to not overeat, but to just to be sociable, but have maybe one piece, but not have 3 or 4 or 5 pieces?
For myself, there are certain foods that I don't eat at all.
Okay.
There are certain foods, like sweets or sweets.
Once you get started,
there's just no end. There's no end. So I just don't do that at all. I have to remember, in a social setting, I'm there for the company of the people. I'm not there to graze the tables. And I have to plan. If I need, often I will take food with me so that if there's not adequate food for me or appropriate food, I don't have to be hungry. Because that's not good for me. Common things that I'll take with me, primarily fruit and vegetables that I can round out if they're having a sandwich board. If it's a hot dog and chips thing, that doesn't do well with me. But I can eat the hot dog and leave the breads alone. I can take my own bread, to take whole grain bread with me. If I don't need it, then I don't have to go get it out. But if I do need it, I know that I don't have to be hungry, or I don't have to risk eating inappropriately for myself. That works real well for me.
Mm-hmm. That's an excellent idea. Do you think going with myself, I find that if I eat small meals frequently and don't go longer intervals without food, that I tend to not overeat when I start to eat?
I think each person has to find what works for them. I try basically to not eat more than 3 meals a day, eat moderate amounts of food when I do eat. Our program is more than what we're eating or why we're eating it. It's about getting in touch with who we really are and relying on power greater than ourselves. It's not a religious program, but we do call on a higher power to guide us and help us live sanely and healthfully around food.
Mm-hmm. Do you employ the same steps that they employ in the Alcoholics Anonymous?
Absolutely. Our program is patterned after that of Alcoholics Anonymous. We do use the AA Big Book. We have our own 12-step and 12 tradition book that's been out about 8 years. Mm-hmm. That we find very helpful because the words have been changed to suit food addiction rather than alcoholism, but we find that our program is patterned after that of AA.
Are more and more Americans overeating? Is that, I read somewhere recently or heard recently where more and more they're increasing the size of seats because more and more Americans are larger than they were, say, 10, 20 years ago.
Well, I think that's common knowledge, yeah. Mm-hmm. that I've read that.
Mm-hmm. You have an important event coming up.
Yes, we do.
Tell us about that.
Sure, thank you. On Sunday, August 17th, we're having an open house from 1:30 to 3:30 at St. Mark's Episcopal Church at 456 Woodman Drive in Dayton, Ohio. We have a hotline that can be called to get additional information about our program in general, which is 252-6766. Mm-hmm. It is an answering service, and someone will call you back. Our Public Information Day will have speakers and literature available to explain what the program is about. And the first Saturday of every month, we do have a newcomers meeting at 456 Woodman Drive at 10:15. It lasts about an hour and a half.
Now, you also have regular weekly meetings, don't you?
We have meetings every day of the week within the city of Dayton. In the immediate few county area, 25 meetings. There are several meetings in Dayton. I don't know the exact count, but there are meetings at various times of the day. There's noon meetings, there are evening meetings. You can get to an OA meeting in the city of Dayton 7 days a week.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
On the show. And once again, give us the phone number.
Our hotline number is 252-6766.
And I have a little gift here for you from South Dayton Travel. It's a gift certificate to various restaurants and places, and not only restaurants, but discounts on various things here in town that you can partake in.
Okay, very good.
Thank you so much for coming on. There's more to come. Stay with us.
Joyceland's Restaurant, home-cooked meals with a personal touch, smothered pork chops, catfish, and whiting, located at 3598 Salem Avenue. For the best ribs in Dayton, come to the Old Hickory Barbecue. Located at 4029 North Main Street, we also make great chicken, steaks, and seafood. Since 1952, the best ribs are at the Old Hickory Barbecue. Specializing in Cadillacs and other GM cars, H&K Auto is your choice for auto repair. Located at 1609 North Main Street, H&K Auto can have your car back on the road today. For over 100 years, the African-American Catholic presence on the west side of Dayton has actively engaged people of every race, culture, and language to share the one eternal banquet with Jesus Christ, our Lord. The parishes of St. James and Resurrection invite you to come and see how your life can be enriched by our community united in hope. Specializing in transmission and auto repair, Craig's can handle all your auto repair needs. Located at 5275 North Dixie Drive, it's Craig's Transmission and Auto Service.
To write to the William Pace Show, write to P.O. Box 3644, Dayton, Ohio, 45401. If your letter is chosen to be read on the air, you'll receive a gift from the William Pace Show. Gotta go, but I'd like to leave you with a song from a recent concert at the Rosewell Company Concert Series. Take care. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.
The lonely nights, streaming of a song, the melody haunts my reverie, and I am once again with you, when our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration. But that was long ago, and now my consolation is in the stardust of a song beside the garden wall when lights are bright. His fairy tale of lovers long ago. Oh, I dream in vain. In my heart it will remain the stardust melody, the memory of life's refrain.
The WB, the golden age of TV, just had a baby.
The station that loves you, the new and improved WUCT TV 51, Dayton.